It absorbs water if exposed to air. In many cases, you are a professional landscaper or a homeowner.
Starting and stopping your Husqvarna chainsaw is a simple process. Follow these steps and you'll ensure safe usage and longer life for the product. The chain brake should be activated while starting the chainsaw. Activate the chain brake by pushing the front handguard forward. When starting with a cold engine, set the choke control in the choke position by pulling the choke control outwards. This automatically sets the stop switch to the start position. Press the air purge 5 or 6 times until fuel begins to fill the bulb. The bulb does not need to be completely filled. Press the decompression valve, which reduces the pressure in the cylinder and makes starting easier. You should always press the decompression valve before starting the machine. Once the machine has started, the valve will automatically close. Pull the starter handle with your right hand and pull out the starter cord slowly until you feel a resistance. Then, firmly pull the starter handle. Try not to pull the starter cord beyond 12 to 14 inches. Pull rapidly until the engine fires or tries to start. Listen for a noise that sounds like the engine partially started or fired for a few revolutions. This will usually happen in 2 to 3 pulls. Then, push in the choke control and also push in the decompression valve once more. Repeat pulling the starter handle until the engine starts. As the chain brake is still engaged, the speed of the engine must be set to idling as soon as possible. This is achieved by depressing the throttle lock and quickly increasing the engine RPMs with the throttle trigger, then releasing immediately. This prevents unnecessary wear to the clutch drum, and brake band. Do not further rev the engine until the chain brake is disengaged. Never start a chainsaw unless the bar, chain, and all covers are fitting correctly. Without a bar and chain attached to the chainsaw, the clutch can come loose and cause serious injury. If the engine is warm or previously run, the correct choke setting is obtained by pulling the choke control out and then pushing it back in again. This will set the fast idle control. Press the air purge repeatedly, at least 6 times, until fuel begins to fill the bulb. The bulb does not need to be completely filled. Press the decompression valve to reduce the pressure in the cylinder and make starting easier. You should always use the decompression valve when starting the machine. Once the machine has started, the valve will automatically close, so it needs to be pressed in before each start. Pull the starter handle with your right hand and pull out the starter cord slowly until you feel resistance. Then pull firmly and rapidly until the engine starts. As the chain brake is still engaged, the speed of the engine must be set to idling as soon as possible. This is achieved by depressing the throttle lock, quickly increasing the throttle trigger and releasing it immediately. This prevents unnecessary wear to the clutch drum, and brake band. Remember to disengage chain brake before accelerating the engine. Stop the engine by switching off the ignition. Always wear safety glasses and a glove on the hand that is holding the bar and chain. Before beginning, it is imperative that the chain brake is in the disengaged position by moving the front handguard towards the front handle. Only a dealer can replace the cover if you remove it while the chain brake is engaged. Remove the bar nuts and the clutch cover. Remove the transportation rings or spacers and discard. Fit the bar over the bar bolts and place the bar in its rearmost position. Place the chain over the drive sprocket. Notice the orientation of the chain with the cutter teeth facing forward on the top edge of the bar for it to be installed correctly. Locate the drive links in the groove on the bar. Begin on the top edge of the bar and check that the drive links of the chain fit correctly over the drive sprocket and that the chain is correctly located in the groove in the bar. Place the chain adjuster pin in the clutch cover into the hole in the bar, then fit the clutch cover on the unit. Tighten the bar nuts finger tight. Tension the chain by turning the chain tensioning screw clockwise, using the combination spanner while holding up the bar tip. The chain is correctly tensioned when the bottom of the drive link can't be visibly lifted above bar, but the chain can still be turned easily by the hand. Tighten the bar nuts with the combination spanner. Do not over-tighten. When using a saw with toolless tensioning, turn the handle 1/2 turn counterclockwise and then use the thumb wheel to tighten the chain. After fitting a new chain, the chain tension has to be checked frequently until the chain is run in. A correctly tensioned chain ensures good cutting performance and long life. Never adjust the chain while it is hot. The position of the chain tensioning screw on our chainsaws varies from model to model. Refer to your manual for actual location of the tensioning screw.